This is the Man Stop It podcast. Man Stop It. Man Stop It. This your boy Big Les, man. How y'all doing? Hit that like button, share, subscribe. It's the story I got, man, and I just got a call. I said about 2 hours ago. I got a call from Scrappgang Lil Shawn. Called me from the county jail. I haven't talked to him in like maybe 2.5, damn near 3 years since he been locked up. Last time I seen him was the last time on one of scrap days. You know, he called me out the blue today, man, and I was happy. I was very happy to hear his voice. He called me. I'm like, who is this? I don't know the number. He said, this Lil Shawn, Pops. This me, Lil Shawn. I'm like, Lil Shawn? He, yeah, Pops, woo. I'm like, man, Lil Shawn? You know, I was happy as hell. I was happy as hell to hear. You know, so we talking and everything, you know, we just chopping it up. And I was just like, you know, I was just happy to hear from him because I haven't heard from him since he been locked up. And like I say, he been locked up probably like damn near 3 years, you know. And he was like, man, I had to call you, Pops. I haven't talked to you since I've been locked up. And, you know, like he said, he told Lil Dez, man, I need Pop's number. You know, somehow, some way they gonna get my number and they gonna reach out to me. You know, that's just how it go. Like I say, man, I love all of them. You know, from MOB, Scrap Gang, 4-6, Young Money, 757, all of them, man. You know, and this just to let you know that peace can really be made. You know, it's gonna take some time. This type of shit won't happen overnight. So me and Lil Shawn was talking, and I was just like, man, I'm just so happy to hear from him. I really was happy to hear from him because I haven't talked to him. You feel me? And he was like, I know, Pops, man. I just been, you know, and he was telling me about his case, you know, how it's looking and shit like that, you know, and we chopped it up, you know, and then he was like, yeah, you know, Baby wanna holler at you. I'm like, Baby? I'm like, Zoo? He like, yeah, Zoo. Zoo over here, he just told me he wanna holler at you. I'm like, put Zoo on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't talked to Zoo like since 2 days before he got locked up. I talked to him like a couple of days before he got locked up. I talked to him on the phone. We chopped it up. And he called Zoo. He like, Zoo, woo, woo. Now these are ops. These are ops. They are considered ops. They Zoo, 4-6, Lil Shawn from Scrap Gang. Lil Shawn put me on the phone with Zoo in the county jail. Zoo get on the phone, giggle a little bit. I'm like, what's funny? What's funny, Ike? He out nothing, man. I hear about your little podcast, man. You got your little podcast, man. I heard about it. He, man, what's up, Ike? Man, I heard about your podcast, man. You got, man. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down low. Good vibes only, though. He like, man, Ike, I heard about your podcast you got, Ike. Man, you know that shit touched the county first, man. Motherfuckers talking about your podcast, Ike. I'm like, yeah? He like, hell yeah, man, I heard about you. So I'm like, man, that's what's up. I'm like, but man, I'm glad to hear from you too, Zoo. You know what I'm saying? And I just told Zoo, man, I said, man, look, man, you shouldn't have been down there, man. Bottom line, man. You shouldn't have been down there, man. Yo, man, I just, no. You shouldn't have been down there, man. And you know what he said? You right, Les. You right, man. I shouldn't have been down there, man. You shouldn't go through that, man. You at a whole nother level, man. You feel me? You on a whole nother level, man. But he respected what I said. He respected how I came at him, you know. But at the end of the day, I was happy to hear from Zoo. I was happy to hear from my son, Lil Shawn. That's my boy. Uh, like I said, man, peace can happen. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Peace can happen, man. It can happen, man. Cause if you can, if a motherfucker can pass his opera phone, you know that's what they call each other. You know I'm not, you know that's my little homie, Bezu, my people. He like my family for real. He is. You know his son is my nephew. You feel me? So Lil Shawn like my son. You feel me? So uh, I'm just saying I'm using that because that's how they relate to each other. You know what I'm saying, on the streets and all that shit. But now he passed him a phone to talk to Big Les. You feel me? And I was happy. I was super happy. You know, I was happy to holler at Lil Shawn. You know, I was happy to talk to Zoo. Uh, I just want people to know, man, that this peace shit, it can happen, man. It can happen. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we just got to get out that motherfucking, you know, out that mode of, uh, 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 just like, you know, how can I say it, man? You know, got to get out that, your feelings, man. Like, you know, somebody might say something or look at you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and we got to get out of that, man. We got to get out of that. We got to make this shit work. We got to make this shit work, man. I see a little bug on my crib. I don't even hide that shit. But at the end of the day, we got to make that shit work, man, because it can happen, man. Lil Shawn passed Zoo the phone. I talked to Zoo, I talked to Lil Shawn. So I just wanted to share this story, man. This is a story that just happened like 2 hours ago, man. Uh, and I just want y'all to know, man. I just want the world to know that peace can happen. We just gotta stay consistent with it. I'm gonna stay consistent with it. I'm gonna keep posting. Whatever come to me, I'm gonna put it up. And this was a good one just to put out there, to put up and say, it can happen. Bezu, 46, Lil Shawn from Scrappgang. I just want y'all to know I love y'all. And I'm gonna say this to say that. And Lil Shawn, I love you, son. Zoo, I love you, bro. But I just want to say this to say, man, stop it.